Yes, alright then, lads. Welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Like I said, we are entering the new season. It is new season talk. Smash a like on the video, do subscribe to the channel, and let's get into my best 11 this season. Last campaign, I had a problem with Mikel Arteta. Almost all of us had issues with Mikel Arteta. The sides he was choosing, the 11s he was bringing per 90, I think they were lacking. Honestly, he didn't choose the best players per position. He chose players on basis of what we do not understand. But this is my best 11. This is the 11 that I think Arsenal should start with against Brentford, and every game these are the players. At least 9 out of 11 of these players should start for Arsenal if they are fit. So in this one, I'm going to put out the possibility of players being injured. I'll include injured players as well, because I think it's to cover the whole season, right? It's gonna be a lineup that covers the whole season. I might drop a couple of names, and I might include a couple of names. Probably I could include Sid Kolasinac. I'm joking. Smash a like on the video, do subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. But before we do that, in the comment below, in the comments, just give me your 11 players, just 11 players that you think should start 35 out of 38 games next season for Arsenal. At least 35 out of 38 games, if not for injuries. Let's get the party started. Right, so I want to thank the beautiful people at the arsenalview.com. They have given me, not really given me, but they provided us with very beautiful graphics. So you can, they actually have a lineup a lineup predictor. So what that does is you'll be able to predict every every starting 11 for every game. That's the beauty with them. So we're gonna look at this one as our season lineup. This is my best 11 in the season. First one, I'm going to go with Leno. Let us go with Leno. And there's so many questions about Leno, his quality of recent and his ball playing abilities. We all of us do understand that, but honestly, let's be very clear. It is more of Leno learning to play from the back than us criticizing him. If he can correct that, I think he's still a very decent goalkeeper. His future is very uncertain, but this season I expect him to be the man in goal for Arsenal, and that is not going to change. So Leno for me is in goal. Right back is tricky. Right back is tricky, but I've gone with Chambers. I've gone with Callum Chambers. I've seen that a couple of clubs are interested in him, including Leicester City. But I think the best right back we have at the moment is Chambers, and I don't think Arsenal are really gonna sign a new right back, despite the fact that we've been linked with Trippier lately. But if you look at the quality of right backs we've been linked with before, and now we are linked with Trippier, it only shows you that the links are dying out. So this season I expect Chambers, and Chambers is my right back this season, like it or not. This is my lineup. Yes, let's move to centre back. We have Gabriel White. Did I say Gabriel White? Of course, it's gonna be Gabriel White as the centre back partnership. But Ben White should be playing regularly. There are no questions about that. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, Cossy, did you play? Did you just play? Did you just play Ben White?" Of course, we know he comes in to replace David Luiz, comes in to replace Rob Holding, and he comes in to replace William Saliba. He's gonna be a starter. We don't have to debate about that. Everyone, as you choose your lineup, make sure that guy is in there. And I think Gabriel should be playing with Ben White. So we should have a Gabriel White centre back partnership. And for issues of complementarity, honestly, I think they should be playing in that centre back partnership. Gabriel is not so good in terms of ground duels. I think he's so good in the air. I think Ben White is very, very good in terms of ground duel. So you go with Gabriel and Ben White. Pablo Mari doesn't have any problems. I still think he's a decent player, but I think the better player to go with is Gabriel and Ben White. And of course, my captain Kian Tierney at left back. He's still the most attacking player Arsenal have. He's still the most attacking player Arsenal have. And I will say that again. He's still the most attacking player Arsenal have. We get a lot of creativity down the left due to Kian Tierney. So no questions. Nuno Tavares is a beautiful player, but I think with Kian Tierney, there are no options. There absolutely, there is no way you're telling me otherwise. Okay, in midfield, this is quite tricky, for the midfield. But I think I would love to see Albert Sambe Lokonga play more regularly with Thomas Partey. Lokonga and Partey. That is the midfield duo I want to see. I'm dropping Granit Xhaka. Yes, you're right. And I told you I will drop some names. I'm dropping, Granit Xhaka. I will drop Granit Xhaka. I think Lokonga and Partey are just perfect. Obviously, as we begin the season and Partey is injured, you expect Lokonga to play with Xhaka. But Thomas Partey, the box-to-box, Lokonga, the CDM, I think it's just a perfect partnership. So Lokonga is a newbie, so he might need to get used to the league. But what he provides as a CDM, no other player provides it. As what Partey provides as a box-to-box, no other player provides us with that. So why not play Partey and Lokonga as my best in my best 11 for Arsenal this season? On the right-hand side of the pitch, the right wing, Saka, undisputed. Saka is gonna be the star in this season with Nicola Pepe. So Nicola Pepe for me will come in as my. Is he among the forwards? Yeah, he's among the forwards. So Nicola Pepe plays for me on the left. Right is Saka. Now down through the middle, where you would have where we would have James Maddison. At this point in time, we have not actually had in anyone. So I'll drop back to the midfield and select ESR. Right? I'll select ESR. Emile Smith-Rowe, Saka, and Pepe. I think that is a decent front three. Behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Of course, I know many people are going to say, Cossy, Lacazette. I'm not going to go with Alexander Lacazette. I'm actually going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And these are my reasons. I think Pepe, Smith-Rowe, and Saka are good. Not good enough though. I would have to have a player like James Maddison down through the middle. If I have James Maddison through the middle, I'd eliminate Pepe. Or I eliminate Saka and play Smith-Rowe because Smith-Rowe is like Harvey Barnes, those players that are that are just good at loitering around, the Rome Deuters. So I'll play Smith-Rowe to the left, Maddison down through the middle, and Saka or Pepe on the right. I think to create more competition, I would make Pepe and Saka compete for the same area. Then Smith-Rowe and Martinelli compete for the left. Aubameyang and Lacazette compete for the central, the center forward role. I think that would actually do us very, very good. But that is my best 11 at the moment. Arsenal's best 11. Just replace Maddison with Smith-Rowe, push Smith-Rowe to the left where Pepe plays, and then create competition between Pepe and Saka. Lokonga plays with Thomas Partey regularly. Tierney and Chambers are our two fullbacks. Of course, they don't give us enough in terms of Chambers. And then Gabriel and White, and then Leno in goal. If you do agree with me, give me a like. Why not? If you disagree with me, what should you do? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you in the comments below. If you disagree with my lineup, let me know in the comments below. And you know what? Let me tell you something as I jump off quickly. This lineup finishes 7th. Absolutely, it finishes 7th in the league. If you replace Lokonga with Ruben Neves, and you add Maddison where Emile Smith-Rowe had, we have Emile Smith-Rowe, and you sign in a new striker. And you sign in a new right back, we can finish 5th. So our ceiling this season, I don't expect it to be high. Next on the channel is gonna be our transfer news live stream, and then I'll do my Premier League predictions and more and more.